the forest of the Ruesi, curses, wind, and the birth of the Vanora champions. In an age when the twin lines of destiny had only just been staked, human kings ascending from the lotus-born prince placed by Narayan, and the Yaksha demon power consolidating under Chaturafak and his four-armed heir Listian, there lay between their burgeoning realms a great belt of untamed forest. At the forest's quiet heart lived Ruesi Kodom, the ascetic Gautama. One dawn, the bird in his hair broke into an excited tumbling chirrup and hopped down across the slope of its living perch to peck gently at the hermit's brow. Kodom had heard the rustle already, laughter not made of woodland shyness, but of a bright, resonant timbre. In a clearing, two boys wrestled in shafts of oblique morning light. They appeared perhaps 7 rainy seasons in height and limb, yet there was a preternatural finish to them. No scabbed knees, no insect-bitten ankles, no dirt beneath the crescent moons of fingernails. The stronger boy, Pali, raised his chin. The lithe one, Sukreep, tilted his head, measuring the hermit. Neither spoke denial nor confession. They merely nodded. Kodom turned and walked, not waiting to see if they followed. They did. He led them to a river, broad, fast, frenetic with recent rains. The hermit sat upon a flat rock 2 small earthen bowls, each filled to the brim with clarified oil. "Cross," he said, "and return with not a single drop lost. Run, if you are swift. Walk, if you are sure. If you cannot, speak truth of your origin, and I shall seek a place for you." Pali seized his bowl, crouched and launched, feet hammering a rhythm along half-submerged stones, leaping where gaps made direct transit impossible. Sukreep waited half a breath, watching the river the way a hawk reads eddies in thermal updrafts. Then he moved, lighter, almost skimming, using fallen branches and even, once, the rising back of a great river turtle as stepping support. Not a ripple breached either bowl's lip. When they returned, Kodom asked again about their parents. They confessed they had none, and had simply appeared from the heart of a lotus flower. Kodom, with his deep wisdom, understood. He knew they were not ordinary boys, but beings of celestial origin, born from the divine essence of the gods. "You are Vanora," Kodom declared, "born from the power of the gods themselves." He took them into his hermitage, teaching them the ways of the forest and the secrets of the world. Pali and Sukreep, though still young, grew strong and wise under his guidance, their divine heritage shining through. One day, a celestial maiden named Svaha arrived at the hermitage. She was of exquisite beauty, with eyes like lotus petals and a grace that seemed to float on the air. She served Ruesi Kodom with devotion, tending to his needs in the hermitage, her presence bringing a new light to the quiet forest. Yet Svaha carried a secret, a sorrowful burden. She was the true mother of Pali and Sukreep, though they did not know it. Her father, the powerful celestial being Kala Agnai, had cursed her to bear children in the forest, far from her heavenly home, for a transgression. The curse was specific. She was destined to consume the wind and, through the divine breath of Svaha, the wind god, conceive and bear a child. Only then would her curse be lifted, and she would be free to return to her celestial abode. She had long awaited the moment to fulfill this prophecy. With Ruesi Kodom's blessing, Svaha began the sacred rituals to invoke Svaha. She sat in deep meditation, her mind focused on the wind god. As her prayers intensified, the air around her stirred, and a powerful, unseen force gathered. Suddenly, Svaha, the magnificent wind god, appeared before her, radiating divine energy. Svaha, acknowledging her devotion and the ancient prophecy, drew near. With a gentle yet profound gesture, he breathed his divine essence, a sacred wind, into Svaha's mouth. She absorbed it, and immediately she felt the stirring of new life within her. She was now pregnant with the child, destined to break her curse. In due time, a miraculous birth occurred. Nang Svaha, in accordance with the prophecy, gave birth not in the usual way, but from her mouth. From her lips emerged a tiny, vibrant white Vanora, full of life and boundless energy. This was Hanuman, the son of the wind god. The moment Hanuman was born, he was filled with an extraordinary power. He immediately leaped into the sky, a playful glint in his eyes. He saw the sun and the moon shining brightly, and in his childlike innocence, he thought they were delicious fruits. He stretched out his hands, attempting to pluck them from the heavens. The celestial beings watched in amazement and concern. Fra Iswan, Shiva, Fra Narayan, Vishnu, Fra From, Brahma, Fra In, Indra, Surya, the sun god, and Fra Chan, the moon god, all gathered. They recognized the immense power of this newborn Vanora and decided to bestow upon him special boons. Fra Iswan granted Hanuman immortality and invulnerability to all weapons. Fra Narayan blessed him with immense strength, capable of moving mountains. Fra From gave him the power of flight and the ability to change his size at will, from tiny to colossal. Fra In bestowed upon him the gift of shapeshifting, allowing him to take any form he wished. Surya and Fra Chan also offered their blessings, ensuring his brilliance and calm. Endowed with these incredible powers, Hanuman grew rapidly. He played among the stars, moved mountains with ease, and transformed himself into various creatures, always with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. He was the champion of the Vanora, a playful and powerful hero, destined for great deeds, born from the wind and the forest's magic.